Where were you, Gary Clarke, for the Veterans Day? I asked Simon Bean where Gary Clarke was, and he replied, yeah, I asked myself the same question. So where were you, Gary Clarke? Yeah, you applaud the veterans. You had months of notice. Oh, Simon Bean, he hangs on your every word, doesn't he? Even though, from Simon Bean's own mouth, he told me he doesn't even know who you are, Gary. Where are you, Gary? Where were you? You had plenty of notice. Plenty of notice. Here we go. Let's listen to your pathetic excuse.
Right now, back to the vets. Fantastic day. I have been watching the live feeds, etc., etc., and absolutely amazing. The speeches was all amazing. And well done to everybody who has made it there today. Like I said, I'm usually at them all, but I couldn't make it today because of other commitments I had to do. But like I said, we have been helping on the phone, and we will continue to help on the phone. Even though we're not there, we will help anybody who's having problems with the police. You've only got to contact myself or Nathan, and we will help you. It's not a problem.
Of course, Gary. Of course, because when the vets were confronted by the police officers, and the police officers were telling them, look, no, you can't camp here after 9 o'clock. They were like, oh shit. Officer, hang on a second. I'm just going to give Gary Clarke and Nathan Kirkden a call. Yeah, hi Gary. Yeah, it's the veterans. We've got the police here, and they've told us we've got to go by 9 p.m. What shall I say, Gary? Well, firstly, you have to determine whether they're a police constable or a police officer. Once you determine that, you can just say to them, we got common law, so you can go away. Yeah, like fuck, they phoned you up for advice, you fucking know. Gary Clarke, you really are the most amusing person on the internet. You really are dumb as fuck, but it's great watching. It's great TV. In a way. Oh no, I was going to say you may rival Andy Divine, but I've seen your stats. What, 5 people watch your lives, whereas about 65 watch Andy's.
So, good news all round, really, you know.
I mean, I can't get there because obviously I can't even walk at the moment. I mean, I'm on crutches. I've got big crutches now, but I'm on crutches. I can't even walk. So there's no way I could have got to London. You have to do your thing. So there's no way you can be there. But just because we wasn't there doesn't mean that we haven't been involved today. It doesn't mean that we haven't been helped now. It doesn't mean that we haven't been pushing what the vets have been doing today. And that we have. It's just we couldn't make it today. I mean, I'm hoping once the upper body gets a bit better and I'm a bit better on my crutches, I can get to London and go and support them, but like I said, it depends because I'm barely walking.
I had 2 exams today. I had 2 exams, so I couldn't make it, but we have been there on the phone, and like I said to them, you've got our phone numbers. If you need us, if the police are asking and you need help, we're always here. Even though we're not actually there, we're only a phone call away.
Yep.
And we can tell you how to deal with them, exactly what to say. So.
Yeah, too right, Gary. I imagine your employer. I've been watching you on YouTube and thought, what the fucking intelligence level of this person I've got employed on my company. I know what. I'll get him in on a Saturday and set him the ABC exam. If he can make it up to 26 letters in the correct order, he can keep his job. So I suppose it wasn't it's a good job. You were there to take your exams, Gary. You know, it's important to know your ABC. Now it gets even better. So not only have we these knobbers, Clarke and Kirkden complaining, making out, oh yeah, well, you know, Nathan Kirkden, he can't walk, but he can do it, and you know, and Gary Clarke had some important exams to take, so he couldn't turn up. So what they do instead is so typical of bullies. Oh, so funny. So rather than confront their own misgivings, their own failures, they start projecting on other people. So let's get introduced to the scapegoat.
You put the chairs
Here we
on,
go.
representing the movement. So, all I will say to you, this is your final warning. You don't go off on a tangent, especially on days like today, when we are told, when we tell everybody it's about the vets, and we are there to support the vets only. You don't go off on a tangent doing your own thing and thinking it's okay to do that. You put Simon in a very, very difficult situation today. One he should never have been put in, because you should have done as you're told, the same as everybody else, and did and respect what the vet said, and you didn't do it. I'm not going to name names, but you know who you are. So please, make this be the last warning you're going to have to be given, because you can't go around doing that. It's not right. And that's all I've got to say on that particular thing.
It's just not right, is it? Not right, Gary. Not right. Handing out leaflets. Handing out leaflets about the constitutional worldwide movement. Yeah, the guy, oh God, poor Bean. What a dilemma for him. Oh, letting a poor woman hand out some leaflets. Fuck me, Gary. You make me laugh. And who is this poor lady who's being made a scapegoat? It's Angela Jacqueline. Let's have a look at Angela Jacqueline. You naughty, naughty girl, Angela. We told you not to hand out leaflets, and you went ahead and handed out leaflets. Terrible. Hey, but Jacqueline, Angela, I mean, from me to you. At least you were there. At least you were there with your mate Debbie. Hey, doing it. Good, giving the numbers. You done better than what fucking your so-called representatives did, didn't they? Gary Clarke and Nathan Kirkden couldn't be bothered to turn up. And look, this is what you said, Angela. You don't need to not say it. It was me. I got everything wrong. Whereas your mate, she's a bit more clued up. And this is what she said. This is what Debbie Coleman said. You know what, Gary? I'm leaving this group. We tried to help. The vets need to know about lawful rebellion. So if you don't want them to know, why? Yeah, exactly. Listen, I tell you now, I've met Dean. He didn't give a fuck whether you're handing out leaflets, okay? And you're perfectly in your rights to hand out whatever fucking leaflets you want to anyone. The only reason you're being pulled up by Clarke and Nathan is just to fucking cover the fact that they couldn't be asked to turn up for the veterans.